Good morning, children. Welcome back to the class. Today's date is 11th August 2020. So, we have been doing lesson number 5, that is water, water everywhere. So, in our last class, we have talked about water, right? Now, let us do a quick recap of what we have learned in our previous class. So we learned that the main source of water is rain. So nowadays the rain is coming very frequently, right? And then the water that comes from the rain is called rainwater. And rivers, streams, ponds, lakes and wells are sources of water. When the rain comes down, it falls on the ground, right? Also it falls on the river, streams and ponds, and there the rainwater gets collected. So that's why they are called sources of water. Now let's move towards to page number 26. So here it is written, all water bodies are sources of water for living things. So we have learned about living things in our previous lesson, right? So what are living things? Human beings, animals and plants are living beings because we have to breathe, we can walk, we can move, we feel hungry, right? That's why we are living things. Now, how living things get water? Let us read. Now, trees get water from the rain. In the winter season, you can see the trees are very dry, dull and colorless. Yes, have you ever observed during the winter season the trees, they look very dull and everywhere it is very dusty. But as soon as the rain comes, what happens? The trees gets their freshness, the leaves become green, flowers bloom, right? So, therefore, trees get water from the rain. Next is animals get water from rivers, ponds, lakes, streams and waterfalls. So, in the National Geographic channel or Discovery, you have seen in the forest, the videos of the animals in the forest. How do they drink? Because we the people don't live there, right? So, how do they get water there? There are some ponds, rivers, streams, lakes and waterfalls inside the forest. The animals come to that area for drinking water. And in the towns and cities, you can see whenever there is water available, these animals, street dogs, cows and everybody comes together to drink water. Now the next thing, we get water from wells, rivers, lakes, ponds and waterfalls. Water from these sources come through the taps and pipelines in our houses. Now, for us, we human beings, we also need water, right? Whenever we open the tap, what happens? We get water. As soon as we get up from our bed in the morning, we rush to the bathroom, then we open the tap and brush our teeth, right? Then we get the water, yes or no? But have you ever imagined from where this water comes? It comes from the wells, rivers, lakes, ponds and waterfalls. Now, some of you might have wells. Wells means kua. So, wells at your home. I guess most of you have seen wells at your home or in some other houses, right? So people get water from wells, then rivers also. Rivers, the river water is being connected with a pipe so that everybody can get it. Then lakes, ponds and waterfalls. And few people in the village area, most of the village areas have ponds. People have ponds in front or at the backside of their houses. Now, water from these sources come through the taps and pipelines in our houses. Now, we know that the source of our water are wells, rivers, lakes, ponds and waterfalls. Now, from that source, how we will be getting it? I mean from, suppose we are getting water from the river. Now from river we cannot go and bring from the river, right? There has to be something which can connect it to our house. So therefore we have the pipelines, right? The pipelines are there, the water pipelines are there from the river to our house, where it is connected, and the water comes as soon as we open the tap. So this is how we get the water. Now as you can see on the screen, in your book also, the water pipeline, the picture of the water pipeline is there and the tap is there. Okay. If you have any doubts, try to understand and clear out the doubts through message or through the live classes. Next, we will come to the sources. How many types of water sources are there? Let us read it out. So, we have already seen the sources of water, right? Rivers, lakes, wells, right? Now, these two, we have to divide the sources of water into two groups. How many groups? Two groups. And what are they? Number one is natural sources and number two is man-made or artificial sources. Now natural sources. What are natural sources? The ones which we get from our nature. So the things that we get from the nature are called natural sources. And the artificial or man-made means the ones which we build. Either the human beings have made it, that is what called artificial, which we do not get from nature, but the human beings made it. So that is called man-made or artificial sources. Now these natural sources of water are, you can see on the screen there is a chart. The natural sources are rain, river, pond, lake, ocean, sea, spring and waterfall. So these are the things that we get from nature. Rain we get from nature, river is a natural water body, pond also, lake also, ocean, sea, spring, waterfall. All these are the things we get from nature. Now what are the man-made or artificial sources? These are well, borewell and tube well. So well, the kua we use, people has to dig, right? Well, borewell and tube well, people has to dig and they has to make this well and tube well. They put the tube well, okay? So this is how man-made. When people come to know that there is water underground, what they do is they dig it up, they put a pump or else they dig very deeply for the well. So this is what man-made or artificial sources of water are. Now let's move towards the next one. So this is all about rainwater. So let us talk something about rainwater. So some rainwater flows into the rivers and streams. The water from the river goes to the seas and oceans. So when the rain comes down, it falls on the rivers and streams. Now these rivers and streams goes on and on and on, and then it gets into the sea or ocean, to the large water body. Clear? Then some rainwater collects over the ground to form lakes and ponds. Now some rainwater, what happens? They flows to the oceans and sea. They comes down and they flows to the rivers and streams, and then they goes to the seas and oceans, right? And then some rainwater, they are being collected on the ground. How? In the form of lakes and ponds. We have seen lakes, we have seen ponds. There is a Digholi Pukhuri. Yes or no? Digholi Pukhuri is a pond. So whenever the rain comes, the water gets stored there, right? So the water gets collected there and it remains there. So these are some form of water. So where is the Digholi Pukhuri? It is on the ground. So over the ground, the water gets collected. Now some water goes under the ground as groundwater, and we have the soil also, right? When the rain falls on the soil, it gets soaked up. The water goes below the ground, that is groundwater. Okay, after it goes below the ground, it becomes groundwater because it stays there. Sometimes it comes out in the form of water spraying. So this is very interesting. You can see on the picture there is the water spring. So from the underground, the spring used to come out, the water used to come out. Also, to use the water stored under the ground, we dig wells, bore wells and tube wells. So we already know that water gets collected underground, right? Now, how we can take it out? Sometimes it comes out naturally in the form of water springs. And sometimes we, the people, has to dig wells, bore wells and tube wells. Okay, then we have to put all these kinds of machines so that we can take out water from the underground. So this is how the rainwater is being collected and we can use it whenever we want. Now let's go to the train my brain question and answers. So number 1, name any one natural source of water. So what is the natural source of water? You have to name any one. So you can write river, you can write pond, it's your choice. Number 2, name any one artificial source of water. We have well, bore well and tube well. So you can write any one of them. Now let's move towards the workbook of EVS. Water, water everywhere. So here you can see this is the multiple choice question number 1. The water from the rain is called, I have already told you, the water from the rain is called rainwater. It's number D. So the correct answer is number D, rainwater. Next. Okay, the number 2. We have number 2. I am the main source of water. Who am I? Sea, pond, river or rain? It's the correct answer is D, rain, because it is the rain from where everybody or every source like sea, river, pond, they get water, right? They do not get naturally, but they get it from the rain. They do not get it on their own. Now next is fill in the blanks. Dash and oceans have large amounts of water. So what is the answer? This will be seas. S-E-A-S. Seas. Seas and oceans have large amounts of water. Then we have rivers, ponds, lakes and wells are called, what are they called? They are called water bodies. Water bodies. W-A-T-E-R. Water bodies. Now next is come to very short answer question. Name the source of water given below. So here it is already given. The picture is given, so you have to name it. So what is it? It is lake. What is the answer? L-A-K-E, lake. So this is the spelling of lake. Next, let us move to the next one. Name the source of water given Name the source of water given below. So here if you can see, this is the stream. So the correct answer is S-T-R-E-A-M, stream. Clear? So this is the spelling of stream. Now let's move towards the another one. And this is the most interesting question. Short answer question. So question number 18 is draw a picture of a rainy day. You may draw plants, animals and children in the picture. Also draw a few natural as well as man-made sources of water. Now what you have to do is you have to draw a picture which everyone loves to do. So you have to draw a picture of a rainy day. So in that picture you have to also draw, you can draw, it's your choice, you can draw plants. If you want you can draw animals also. If you want you can draw children also. It's your choice, but you have to include one of them, okay? And then also you have to draw few natural sources of water and man-made sources of water. So natural sources of water are rivers, lakes, ponds, right, etc. And man-made sources are well, borewell and tube well. So you have to draw all this together in a picture, in one picture, okay? I hope you're going to love it doing this, and color it nicely and properly and then submit it to me, okay? So here I end my class for today. Thank you.